We're all going through a time right now that the world has never seen before. The question is, what can we do about it? Well, in this video, I want to present some ideas and thoughts that I think can really help all of us to move into a much better space and to have a better outcome with everything that's going on. My name is Jed, and welcome to my channel, Flavor of Aliveness. Thank you so much for joining me. Well, I had a conversation with a friend of mine just a couple days ago, and we were talking about the vibration of the planet, and he was talking to me about how he's noticed a huge shift in the vibration, that the vibration of the entire planet has lowered. And I agree with him on that statement completely. People have really moved into a state of fear, into a state of uncertainty, and rightly so. Of course, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but we're in a place where we could actually end up in a really, really good position, I think, if we can all get on the same page and get our minds in the same place. There's a lot of medical jargon out there, a lot of things where people are talking about vaccines and pharmaceuticals and different medical supplies and things that they're saying we need in order to keep everybody healthy and well as we go through this. But there's something that we can do right here at home, and it starts with our own health. There's a doctor out there, his name's Dr. Shiva, and I'm probably going to butcher his name here, but it's Shiva Ayyadurai. This doctor, he's running for the state senate, I believe, of Michigan, and he's got a very interesting video out right now where he's talking about what's going on with the virus and how it's an immune system problem. It's not a vaccine problem. It's not a pharmaceuticals problem. It's an immune system problem. He goes on to talk about how we've been living with toxic water, toxic food, toxic air, and then on top of that, we don't exercise. We don't do the things to take care of our bodies that we need to be doing. And so we've set our immune systems up for failure, quite literally. So right now, here we are, we've got this virus coming through, and most of us don't have a strong enough immune system to deal with it. Well, the fact of the matter is there's a lot of science out there, and I'm going to give you guys some references. There's a lot of science that states that we can change our immune system very rapidly, very quickly, by focusing on our health. And let's face it, we've all been living in this ultra-convenient world. I've never seen anything like this. I think most people that I know have never seen anything quite like this. And, I think it does have the potential to get very, very ugly. But I also think that if we can raise our vibration, raise the vibration of the planet, raise our health, raise our immune systems, that we're going to come out on the other end of this thing so much better than just sitting and waiting for the government to come rescue us. Because, let's face it, the government's probably not going to come rescue us. And they're doing what they can to help. I see that. But I think there's a lot more that we can do. So the first thing that I want to really, the message that I really want to get through to people first off is our health and eating healthy and, exercise and doing those types of things that we need to be doing to get our bodies healthy and strong. We're in quarantine. Many of us aren't working, so now is a great time to focus on your health. Use this time to focus on some things about yourself that you maybe haven't been able to do. I mean, think about it. We've been so conditioned to run out and work and just go as fast as we can and try and collect dollars as fast as we can. And now this thing is forcing us to sit and slow down and rethink some things. And this really is an incredible opportunity for us to focus on our health. And it's also going to, I believe, give you a lot better chances of coming out the other end of this in a healthy state. So focus on eating healthy. It's no secret that leafy green vegetables, bright colored vegetables, things of the earth are healthy for us. It's really not that mysterious. It's just that we have this convenient lifestyle where we're so used to eating food that tastes good, or that we perceive that tastes good, that we're like, well, how can we be healthy and still eat something that tastes really good? Well, you can do that, and you can sit and search and look forever for something like that, or you can just realize that if I just eat vegetables and eat the things I'm supposed to eat, then I'm going to be a healthier person. So that's the first thing that I recommend. The second thing I want to recommend is there's a guy by the name of Wim Hof. And Wim Hof is known as the real Iceman. He holds a myriad of world records, Guinness Book World Records. And he also has a lot of scientific backing and studying that he's done that he can actually control his immune system. He's done interviews with Joe Rogan. He's done interviews with Tom Bilyeu. He's been everywhere. If you search YouTube, it's Wim Hof, W-I-M-H-O-F. You're going to bring up some of his work and follow him and start to do the things that he recommends. And you're going to immediately boost your immune system and immediately get into a better state. And he's very aware of what's going on, and he's very generous about putting the energy out there to help people. I really feel like he's a genuine guy. I've been doing his exercises, and they've been just awesome for me. And I really want to send the message out that I really want you guys to start doing this too. So that's the first two things. The last thing is that all of us need to really focus on our vibration. Many of us have been in fear. It's the media's in our face every day. The numbers are in our face. Everything's in our face, and I've fallen subject to it too. And I just got to a point where I'm like, man, we're either going to continue to buy into this, or we're going to shift our energy. And it's going to take courage, and it's going to take strength to do that. But what's our alternative? Our alternative is to sit and wait and hope that the government rescues us. I'm not feeling too confident that that's going to happen. I feel like that we have the power ourselves. We can empower ourselves to take care of ourselves. We just need to trust. We need to raise our energy, focus on that. I would highly recommend everybody to be meditating every single day, or praying, whatever it is that you do. But when you do that, focus on the health of your body, focus on the health of your mind, focus on the healing of your body. Joe Dispenza is another one. If you haven't heard of him, I highly recommend to go follow Joe Dispenza. But there's a thought process out there that we can heal ourselves with our minds. I mean, think about it. If you can be stressed out, if you can have anxiety and hatred and anger and all this stuff, and it's well known from everybody that it causes cancers, it causes heart disease, it causes a myriad of different problems in the body if we're stressed out and anxious and upset all the time. In fact, it's even proven that it causes us to age faster. So if that's the truth, doesn't it stand to reason that if we do the opposite's going to happen? If we stay positive, if we keep in that great energy, and if we focus on the healing of our body and focus on becoming better people, that the opposite is going to happen. We're actually going to remove disease. We're going to take it away. We're going to become healthier people. So much of it is up here. And there's enough thought leaders out there that not only talk about this, but that have scientifically proven it. Joe Dispenza has tons of scientific evidence. Wim Hof has tons of scientific evidence. Greg Braden has tons of scientific evidence. These are all guys that I highly encourage you to follow. And then, the final message that I want to leave you guys with is that we have an opportunity here. We have an opportunity to really shine in a time of darkness. More videos need to be coming out like this, and I feel like this is my responsibility. This is my contribution to what's going on right now, is to put things out there that are going to raise the vibration, that are going to get people in a state where they're feeling like, hey, we can get through this thing. We can make it through this thing, and we can actually control our own physiology, and we can cause our immune systems to fight this thing off. We can do it. We don't need vaccines to do it. We don't need all the other crap that the government's trying to shove down our throat. We don't need that stuff. Everything we need, we have right inside here and right inside here, in our hearts and our brains. And there's a ton of scientific evidence to prove it. You don't have to take my word for it. Do some research. Start following Greg Braden. Start following Joe Dispenza. And that, just if you follow those two guys, it's going to lead you down a rabbit hole that is never ending of different science. And Wim Hof as well. There's just so much proof and so much evidence out there that we have the ability to strengthen ourselves internally with our thoughts and our minds. So I really urge you guys to do that. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I know it's been a while since I made some videos. I did get really busy with some stuff, but I'm going to start making some more videos and get some things out there. That my goal and my mission with it is to lift some spirits and get people in a position where they feel not only hopeful but confident that we're going to make it through this. And that the more we panic and the more we have fear, there's tons of thought leaders that you can follow, and they all say the same thing: whatever you focus on in life expands. So if we're all so focused on fear, think about this. The entire planet is so focused on fear and destruction and worry, and that is expanding rapidly. If we can change our focus and start to focus on healing and strength and immune health and a positive future and a positive present, then the planet's going to start to shift, our energy's going to start to shift, and we're going to be able to resist this thing. We're going to be able to make it through this and come out on the other side in a really amazing fashion. It's going to be awesome. So, again, thanks for watching. Hopefully this lifts some spirits. Share this video with some people, and we'll see you in the next one.